everyone. I hope you guys are doing great and trying to make the best of these unprecedented times. I know, these are anxious times, and most of all, we are worried about kids who are kind of in the age group of trying to make a career of their, their life in maybe class 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, and, maybe just passing out 12th. So today I want to talk about 3 life skills that you can give to your child, which will kind of give them the best life that you've ever imagined. And I know we all always do our best as parents. We feel we cannot go wrong, but we can. We're humans. This notion, and I've covered this in another video, that this notion that a parent cannot go wrong for his or her child, is probably the most bizarre thing. You're not superhuman. Anyways, so let me begin by sharing an episode. A couple of days back, a friend of mine called, and he's struggling because he's not able to decide which career to suggest for his girl. Now the child wants to become a writer, but then who has ever made a sustainable living out of being a writer, except a few famous ones, but she may or may not become a famous writer, and who knows. So as a parent, you've already started operating out of fear. अरे ये तो पता नहीं कैसे अच्छी राइटर तो बनेगी नहीं, अच्छी राइटर नहीं बनेगी तो पैसा नहीं आएगा, तो what kind of a life is she going to live? And it spirals. So you try to start sabotaging that thought process itself कि नहीं, राइटर बनने में क्या रखा है, राइटर कौन बनता है, right? So to give you a full picture, this friend of mine is not completely settled in his life as much as he would like to. So he's not making as much money. He probably doesn't have the same stature as he would, as he had in his head. And there are a lot of other anxieties and insecurities. Now let me deconstruct this whole episode right here in front of you guys to kind of show how our mind, subconscious, our brain works, and how we need to kind of alter it to give the best experience to our children. Now, the fact that I shared that this friend of mine is not settled as much as he would like to, so clearly he's thinking that some of the decisions that he took in his life, or some of the options that he was presented to in his life, were probably not the best. Some of the decisions that he took for himself were probably not the best. The truth of the matter is that we've all done that. We've all made mistakes. The only mistake you do after making a mistake is being stuck in the mistake. We are all unhappy where we are. There is some or the other problem. किसी को पैसे का problem है, किसी को health का problem है, किसी को looks का problem है, किसी को weight का problem है. Some or the other thing is always there. The point is, whatever decision you took to get to the point where you are has already been taken. उसका result भी आपको मिल चुका है. You are living that life. Now, the only thing you can do is to kind of move forward. Undo some of your mistakes, undo some of your learnings, and try to see what is the best you can do in the current situation. But what do we do instead? We said, अपने दिमाग में सेट कर लेते हैं, हमारा तो जो होना तो हो गया. अभी we start directing the child's life. Because अभी तो हमने तो कुछ किया नहीं, अब तो ये बच्चा ही नाम रोशन करेगा. तो बच्चा नाम रोशन करेगा तो we will force and coerce and persuade him or her to, get the best degrees and from Harvard, MIT and blah blah blah, all of that stuff kind of rolls down. और बच्चा कह रहा है हमने तो राइटर बनना है. अभी कैसे हो सकती है दोनों चीजें? So, I know this is funny, but the point is that, there are some fundamental concepts that we go wrong with. The first one is, your kid, even though he or she came from you and is a product of you, is not you. Let me repeat. Your kid is not you. He or she may not make the same mistakes as you did. Let me repeat. he or she will not make the same mistakes as you did. Yes, some of them may be same, some of them may not be the same. But you cannot protect your child from making a mistake. That's not what your job is. Now, the other mistake we do is that because we think that, I'm the parent and child, तो हम बड़े हैं, बच्चा छोटा है, he or she does not have the same experience as we do, which is true. So we start thinking of it as a hierarchical relationship. So बच्चे को कुछ नहीं मालूम है, तो भाई अब हम trust नहीं करते हैं. We don't think our child is capable enough to make some of the choices for himself or herself. And ये बचपन से शुरू हो जाता है. It goes on until, probably your child is married off and becomes somebody else's problem, Until then आप लगे रहते हो. And बच्चा आपसे दूर और दूर 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 होता चला जाता है क्योंकि आपको समझ ही नहीं आ रही होती कि वो क्या कहना चाह रहा है. Anyways, so that's your mistake number 3. You have to begin to trust your child a little bit better. And for that to happen, you have to open the doors of communication. You have to talk to your child. You have to share your insecurities, your fears to your child. I'm not saying कि अपना कमरे में बंद होकर बैठ जाओ, करने दो बच्चा जो कर रहा है. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying बात करो. Don't direct all the movie in your head and then go say action. ऐसे नहीं होता. Right? Talk to your child. Make the child an equal partner in whatever you are trying to create. And then have a plan that works for both for you and for him. And as a parent, your job will be, or is always to not protect your child from making the mistakes, but to be there when your child falls. हर बच्चा गलती करता है. आपने भी हजारों गलतियां करी हैं. Don't try to be this super person that हमको तो अभी हमने सारी गलतियां लाइफ की कर ली, अब हम ये सब समझ आ गया है. No. अगर आप ये सोच रहे हो तो you've stopped living your life already, right? तो बच्चा गलती करेगा. आप उस टाइम क्या रिस्पॉन्स देते हो? मैंने तो पहले ही कहा था, मत कर, राइटर मत बन. तो you've lost your child. But if you say, you know what, let's figure out what we can do best from here, आप जुड़ जाते हो. Anyways, the fourth aspect which I want to share is that, ये सारा हमारा डर है, ये fear है, because we want our best for our child. बट वो बेस्ट आने के चक्कर में हम इतने डरे रहते हैं कि हम चाहते नहीं गिरे नहीं, सीधा IIT. एक बार भी ऐसा नहीं हो कि मैथ्स की ट्यूशन करानी पड़े, एक बार भी ऐसी हो कि भाई मैथ्स के लिए कोचिंग देनी पड़े या मैथ्स में फेल ही हो जाए. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. सीधा क्लास 5 से पता चल जाना चाहिए ये बच्चा IIT जाने वाला है. ऐसा होता है. You all know that it doesn't happen like that. So you have to be ready to accept that your child's life is not your life. आप कितना ही कंट्रोल कर लो, आपके बच्चे की लाइफ जैसी भी बनेगी, अच्छी बनेगी, उसकी चॉइसेस होंगी. And you have to make them responsible enough to own those choices. Right? Because हम भी क्या कर रहे हैं, हमारी लाइफ अच्छी भली नहीं निकली तो या तो हम किसी को ब्लेम करते हैं, अच्छा उसने बोला था बायोलॉजी पढ़ ले, देखो क्या हुआ बायोलॉजी पढ़ के, कुछ नहीं हुआ. The point is, be ready to accept that your child's life will turn out the best for him or her. वो आपकी directed life नहीं होगी. It will not be the life that you may have imagined, both in terms of good and bad. But it will be what is best for your child. Because हर इंसान अपनी जिंदगी में गड्ढों से गुजरता है, खाइयों में गिरता है, माउंटेन्स पे चढ़ता है, to pursue his inner purpose, to pursue his or her passion. अगर आप गिरने ही नहीं दोगे, अगर आप चढ़ने ही नहीं दोगे, तो फिर तो वो आपकी डायरेक्टेड लाइफ जी रहा है और जिंदगी भर कोसते रहेगा, मेरे माँ ने मुझे कहाँ फंसा दिया, मुझे तो डॉक्टर बनना ही नहीं था, मुझे तो आर्टिस्ट बनना था, मुझे तो पेंटर बनना था. Can you live with that blame? एंड फिर आप कहोगे मैंने तो तुम्हारी अच्छाई के लिए करा, बट आपने बच्चे से तो पूछा ही नहीं उसकी अच्छाई क्या है, राइट? सो don't live in fear. Your children are intelligent. You are intelligent for getting where you are. Your children are bound to be intelligent. You know, give them the life experiences so that they can live the best life. This is not a formula, unfortunately. लाइफ में 2+2 हमेशा 4 नहीं होता है. आप डायरेक्ट मत करो उसकी लाइफ, राइट? Now, having said all of that and given you a scenario of how our inner workings, go around, what are we supposed to do? ये सब तो कहानी तो समझ आ गई कि भाई ठीक है, ये नहीं करना, ये करना है, blah blah blah, all of that. What do you do? Because clearly, I'm pretty sure some of you are thinking, she seems to be telling us कि कुछ मत करो, बच्चे को अपनी जिंदगी जीने दो. I'm not saying that. What I'm actually saying instead is live your life fully, despite the mistakes that you've done. Yes, we all have done mistakes. I have done I don't know how many mistakes, but I'm trying to move forward, and we all should. The second thing that you should do is pursue your happiness. Because you will be telling your children, and this is something I've probably shared in I don't know how many other of my videos, that आप खुश रहोगे तो आप बच्चों को प्राइमरी स्किल ये दे रहे हो कि खुश रहना आपके हाथ में है. एंड आपका बच्चा डॉक्टर हो, इंजीनियर हो, एस्ट्रोनॉट हो, आई डोंट नो, कुछ भी हो, अल्टीमेटली आप ये चाहते हो कि भैया जो भी करे खुश तो रहे. अगर वो डॉक्टर इंजीनियर बन के खुश ही नहीं है तो फिर क्या फायदा, राइट? And the third and the most important thing probably is that you have to learn to accept your life fully with its ups and downs, because that is when they will learn to accept their life fully and not look for people कि इसको blame करूं कि उसको blame करूं कि मेरी तुमने बोला था बायोलॉजी पढ़ने के लिए, देखो मेरा क्या हो गया. अगर मैंने कंप्यूटर साइंस पढ़ा होता या गवर्नमेंट की जॉब ले ली होती तो शायद मैं आज सेट होती. That's not how it works. In short, इतनी सारी कहानी आपको समझाने का पर्पस ये था, you can't direct their life. I know you want to, because you want to control the result. क्योंकि आप बेस्ट चाहते हो अपने बच्चे के लिए, बट वो बेस्ट एग्ज़ाम का रिजल्ट डिक्लेयर करने से नहीं आता, वो एग्ज़ाम का तैयारी अच्छी करने से आता है. और उसके बाद भी अगर क्वेश्चन पेपर बाहर से आ गया तो फिर हम क्या कर सकते हैं? यू ट्राई अगेन. दैट्स व्हाट यू डू. सो गिव देम द वैल्यूज, द स्किल्स. Live your life fully, pursue your passion, and accept your life. And this is what you will teach to your children. That this is what they need to do for the best life they ever will live. Until next time, take care and have fun.